What up, fellas? Man, Teofimo Lopez, man, is definitely struggling after this loss, bro. He's struggling. I don't like Teofimo Lopez. I'll just be the first to say that. I don't like him as a person. I think he's a good young boxer. He's a good young fighter, man. But I think his dad and him, man, like they like a match made in hell. I mean, it's just horrible for boxing, man. Like they so disrespectful. They don't, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all, they act like they the only motherfuckers that box. Like you can't get your head knocked in. Now, make no mistake about it. You know, I went into the fight with him and Cambosis thinking that, he's gonna go out there. He gonna probably get the win eventually against Cambosis. But I was praying and hoping that Cambosis whoops this motherfucker's ass. And my prayers came true, you know what I'm saying? For real. I think that he needed a slice of that humble pie. You can't be around here in boxing thinking you can't get fucked with. You can't get touched. I mean, and with Teofimo, man, like he was on top of the world. The same guy that says that, hey, Lomo ain't this, he ain't that, he ain't nothing to, really. I'm not impressed by Lomachenko. He's not this and the third, but you beat him, and all of a sudden, you think you the highest thing, since that, any, like you think you like just top tier against a man that you said what really all he wasn't shit. He wasn't really about all that. This came out of your motherfucking mouth, man. You thought you was on top of the world. You lied. Oh, you gonna fight Haney? You gonna fight this guy? You gonna this, that, and the third, man? And look at you now. You told Deontay Wilder, who I wasn't for Wilder doing all that bitching and complaining either. But I'll say this. You told Wilder to stop bitching. Stop doing this, stop doing, oh, he's a bitch, he's this and the third. But you more of a bitch than anybody. Here you are talking about suicidal thoughts and all this bullshit. You got your ass whooped. I'm going to do you just like you did Deontay Wilder, man. Stop being a bitch. You're a young fighter, man. 24-year-old fighter, bro. Get your dumb ass back in the camp, man, and go hard. Work hard, man. And be fucking humble, dog. You got to be humble in this sport of boxing. And, you going after, you going after motherfucking Cambosa like a bull. That first round and, you just going out there and just going ape shit, man. Going buck fucking crazy. Not disciplined at all. That ain't what you train for. That ain't how you train. And next thing you know, you got clipped and it changed the whole fucking fight. Because you ain't humble. You disrespectful. You didn't respect this man. You just thought this man was going to fly all the way from, Australia just to get, you just thought he was just going to just lay down for you. But that day he chose not to, He said, nah, man, fuck this. So, you can't, and he's still not humble, guys. That motherfucker still ain't humble. He's saying, oh, fuck humble, man. It's just life. This thing I'm going, you know what I'm saying? You got to humble yourself, bro. Or Teofimo Lopez will be one of those has-beens. He'll be one of those guys that he didn't last long in the sport of boxing. All because, of his ego, of his mindset, of his mentality. And how he's he's just such an ungrateful person. Like when it comes to this sport, man. Humble yourself, bro. You're a talent. You can fight. I ain't gonna take that from you, man. You can fight, bro. You're a good fighter. You're fun to watch. But you're not humble. And you got humbled by a motherfucker that nobody thought would win that fight. George Kambosos, I ain't never heard of George Kambosos until I found out that he was your man, though. So I didn't know anything about George Kambosos. I can admit that. But it just goes to show you, man, that you can't take anybody lightly, man. You know, and I think that you deserve that ass whooping. You didn't get a man this credit. Oh man, screw that, man. You know, Lomachenko ain't do all this shit with you. He ain't grabbed the mic like, hey man, yeah, man, I thought I won the fight, man. Hey, he just took it like a man. He went on about his business, bro. But you being the whole ass nigga that you is, you did exactly what I thought you would do. You know, when you first came in there, you know, it went from cheers to, you know, you doing all this fuck shit. It was booze. You know, so get yourself together, T.O. You're 24, you'll be 25 this year. Man, you still in your prime, bro. But learn from this, man. Like, nothing's guaranteed. Just because you got a belt, you holding off, you know, and you're not fighting anybody. You know, this is what happens when you don't, you know, this is what happens when we don't get the good fights we want to see, man. Eventually, you're going to pick the wrong person to fight. And that wrong person you pick is going to be the one that ends your dreams. That ruins everything you had planned. You know, so this is what we have in the sport of boxing today. Too many motherfuckers out here wanting to get the money first. You know, they want the celebrity, they want the fame, but they ain't proved anything. They ain't done nothing. They ain't done enough. Nowhere near, y'all ain't fought enough. You know, Floyd was down like 30 fights before he came to, you know, become Money Mayweather, bro. You motherfuckers y'all barely fighting, y'all ain't got 20 fights. Y'all barely got 20 fights, man. And you dudes are already thinking y'all deserve all the type of money in the world that a guy like Floyd had earned. This man he fought champions. He did what he's supposed to do. Manny Pacquiao had a lot of fights, man, before he became what he truly became. You know, so you youngins, man, y'all gotta understand that, man. Like y'all ain't done half of what these guys have really done. Y'all ain't came close to it. You know? T.O., get yourself together, man. Stop acting like a bitch. Peace out.